Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and today we're meeting the Protection Doberman.
The Doberman is considered to be one of the world's top choices as a family and personal protection dog due to his affectionate and loyal personality, his stability and his incredible intelligence. Last time on Animal Watch, we met the family protection Doberman.
Hold!
Doberman dogs that were being trained prior to being placed with a family. So today, we are filming something different. A lady with a personal protection Doberman who has been imprinted onto just her alone. Creed accompanies Leleshwa everywhere and is an expert in protecting her in many scenarios such as street crime, carjacking, cash point protection, and the list goes on. So today we present to you the personal protection Doberman guard dog. He's a hero dog, one seen working in many security dog situations, always ready to act and protect, as well as to be a loving companion when off duty. But where did the Doberman come from originally? The Doberman pincer, often simply called the Doberman, was developed in the late 19th century by a German tax collector named Karl Doberman. Doberman sought to create a loyal, intelligent and fearless guard dog to accompany him on his rounds in the dangerous parts of his town. By selectively breeding dogs with these traits, including the Rottweiler, German Pinscher, Weimaraner, and possibly the Greyhound and Manchester Terrier, he created a new breed known for its agility, loyalty, and protective instincts. The breed quickly gained popularity for its excellent working abilities, being used as a guard dog, police dog, and in military service, especially during World War II. Today, Dobermans are valued not only for their protective nature, but also as loyal family companions, known for their intelligence and strong bonds with their owners. So today I'm meeting a young lady called Leleshwa who has had a Doberman named Creed specifically trained and imprinted onto her. He is her loyal pet, loving companion and personal bodyguard. Creed is a European male Doberman. European male Doberman typically weigh between 88 to 99 pounds, which is 40 to 45 kilograms, and stand between 27 to 28 inches, which is 70 to 72 centimeters tall. European Dobermans are generally more robust and muscular compared to their American counterparts, contributing to their slightly higher weight range, and this is why many protection dog trainers always import from the European line and favour it over the American.
Hello, hi!
Hi Anneka, I'm Leleshwa from Creed Kennels and this is Creed.
Creed! Hello,
Good
baby!
boy.
Come say hi!
Creed.
Say hi! Oh, hello!
And we're going to do some protection work today for Animal Watch.
Fantastic.
And Creed's going to show you how he does his thing.
He's going to do lots of different scenarios. What a little sausage. Let's see how you turn on after being a gorgeous sausage like this.
Guess you'll see the other side.
Yeah, then we'll see the other side. Oh, look at this. He likes his scratches. So how old is he?
He's 2.5 now.
2.5.
So
what a good boy.
fully grown now. Yeah.
Come on, Creed.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
Good boy.
Today we are going to be running through several real-life scenarios with Leleshwa's trainer Gurpal of the Canine School, who has trained Creed over the last 12 months to protect Leleshwa with everything he has. For these real-life scenarios, I'm not going to be involved as it's imperative that Creed is conditioned to only protect Leleshwa. Other security dogs sometimes need to be handled by multiple security guards, so their training is different. However, for Leleshwa, Creed must only obey her and no one else. Now, before we start, let it be known that a dog bite is the last resort that must ever be used on a person. It must only ever be used if the owner feels like their life is at serious risk. A dog bite is incredibly serious, and injuries can be life-changing or even fatal. Dogs used as weapons incorrectly can result in the euthanization of the dog and the owner charged criminally. So despite us showing Creed biting our decoy today in various situations, Leleshwa would only deploy him if she truly felt like her life was at risk of harm.
Hi guys, my name is Gurpal. I'm from the Canine school. I'm Creed's trainer and sparring partner. Today we're going to be doing a couple of protection scenarios with him. The first one that we're going to do is a carjacking scenario, at which point I'll be aggressive towards his owner who's in the car. And when she feels she's ready to deploy Creed, she'll open the boot, he'll come and detain me, and when she feels the job is done, she'll ask him to leave and recall into the car and be on her way safe and sound. What are you doing?
Get out of the
What are you
road.
playing at?
You're
Can you not see I'm
blocking the road.
walking in the road?
You're blocking the road.
Hey,
Get away
can
from
you
me.
not see what I'm doing?
Creed, watch him.
What is the problem?
Watch him,
What are you
Creed.
so rude for?
Watch
What are
him,
you
Creed.
playing at? Hey,
Creed,
hey,
fight.
hey! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Good boy, Creed.
Ah!
Good
Ah!
boy.
No!
Well done.
Ah! Get the dog off!
Good boy,
No.
Creed. Leave.
Ah.
Kennel. Kennel. Good, wait. Good boy.
Okay, cool. So we're back again. We're going to run on to the second scenario now, which is going to be a phone jacking. So I will take Creed's owner's phone, like it's a big problem at the moment in busy town centres of people's phones getting stolen, and the dog will detain me and she can come and get her phone back. Hey, my phone battery's died. Can I just use your phone to check the time? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
of course. You can just have
Lovely.
a look.
Cheers.
Stop running, Creed. Fight. Good boy. Stop fighting with the dog and stand
Okay.
still. Stop fighting with the dog.
No!
Creed.
Get off!
Fight. Stop fighting with the dog.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Leave.
Get him off!
Heel. Sit. Wait. I'll take the phone back.
Now, one great way of protecting the owner from an approaching threat is Handler Protection 360. In this scenario, Creed will protect Leleshwa and move tightly around her to protect her on all sides to wherever the threat is coming, keeping her safe within his circle of safety.
Watch him.
A very common question that we are asked here at Animal Watch is why the dog always seems to be going for the training sleeve only. This is commonly accepted in certain dog competitions, but in personal protection training, the dog will have been trained onto the limb that comes closest to the dog first. This could be a leg, foot, arm, pretty much any part of the body. So we will demonstrate this for you today.
Fight. Fight. Good. Good boy. Good.
Now, one quite common risk of theft are cash points, especially the deserted ones.
The next scenario we're going to do is a cash point jacking. Again, quite an important one. When you're taking cash out of a machine, there tends to be a lot of people that could be waiting around to just nab it and run. So that's what we're going to do now. Creed will kick into action without even being told from his handler. And then when she's had a chance to get her bearings, then she can then ask him to let go and then be on her merry way. Give me your money!
Leave.
Now, not all dogs are allowed inside stores, even protection dogs. So Creed has been trained to wait for Leleshwa outside of any shop she goes into. He is left off leash in case he is needed to act if something happens to her while she's in the shop. Now, Leleshwa not only has Creed, but she also has another Doberman female called Cardi, an unusual and beautiful blue colour. Leleshwa sat down with me to chat about her motivations for having a protection Doberman.
Well, here on Animal Watch, there are many breeds of dogs that are very, very popular. And one in particular is the Doberman. And it's been quite a while since we've had a Doberman episode. So we thought it was time to bring some more Doberman, and not just pet Doberman. We're talking about protection Doberman. So we've got gorgeous Creed here. He's a magnificent example of a Doberman. Not all of them come out like Creed.
Yeah.
So he is quite exceptional, isn't he?
No, definitely. I think a lot of people will see Creed and think that if they buy a Doberman, it's going to turn out exactly like him. But with Dobermans, temperament is something that you have to look out for. And in each litter, you get some puppies that are more suitable to working homes, others that are more suitable to pet homes, and everything in between.
Yeah.
I think reactivity is an issue in the breed, so is nerve. So you have to pick the right puppy and really work with them.
This part of the video is brought to you by Manscaped.com.
And I've got something special out there for all the guys that rock a beard.
So introducing the Beard Hedger Pro Kit by Manscaped. The star of the show is the Beard Hedger Trimmer. The powerful 7,200 RPM motor and titanium coated T-blade can cut through the thickest of hair in a single stroke. You can choose from 20 different hair cutting lengths with a zoom wheel that uses only one guard. One guard gets you 20 lengths. Secondly, in order to grow the perfect beard, you need help. The beard oil is infused with sweet almond, sunflower seed and jojoba seed oil, and the beard balm that smells amazing with a fresh blend of eucalyptus, rosemary and lavender essential oils. Third up, the beard shampoo and conditioner. Cleanse your beard with their beard shampoo that is cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free and dye-free. Nourish your beard with their beard conditioner that is infused with coconut oil, shea butter and vitamin E. With the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, you even get 3 beard accessories, which includes a beard comb, beard scissors and a beard brush.
If you're looking to level up, go to manscaped.com and get a whopping 20% off plus free shipping using my special code WATCH at checkout, or visit manscaped.com/watch.
People need to breed dogs that have good temperament and breed them for a purpose, and only breed them when they're worth breeding.
He's a good example of a nice European type.
His movement's really good. He's been hip and elbow scored as well. He's got pretty good results with that.
Why did you want a protection dog instead of just getting a pet Doberman?
So I live by myself and I do have some social anxiety as well, and I live in Birmingham at the moment. It's quite rough and I have had situations where I felt unsafe. I've had situations where my car's nearly been stolen. So then I bought Creed and I've put a lot of work in with training him. Helps that he's a great dog and easy to train too. And I've never felt safer or more secure.
Not all Doberman are stable.
No, they're not.
Stable. I mean, he's rock solid. If you tell him to sit, he just sits and stays there, doesn't he? He doesn't move.
No.
Another dog won't throw him. You know, all the little things going on around doesn't throw him.
He's not fazed by anything. Not people, not children, other dogs, cats.
This is the first time I've met him. They are truly lovely dogs.
No, they really are. I've had little kids run up to him and there's been situations where they've pulled his ears or done something they're not supposed to do, and he's never reacted.
He's a great example of the temperament that you can pick to be a protection dog.
Yeah.
Because he has that wonderful confidence.
Absolutely.
He's affectionate, he's a pet.
Yeah.
Yet with the drop of a hat, he can turn it on, can't
100%. Most of the stuff he does is all command work, but then earlier in the cash point scenario, he will decide when he needs to switch on himself as well. Only in those situations where he really senses a threat and he knows that he needs to protect me, then he will react if he needs to.
Yeah, because he's not first and foremost a protection dog. He's your companion, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's my pet
So
before anything.
you need to be able to go into places like we are today.
Yeah.
We're in a public area. It's a place where people can get drinks and eat food. And the last thing you want is for him to be really edgy and
Or
go to
reactive.
bite. But he's very good at reading a situation.
Definitely, and I think he's very in tune with me as well. So he goes off my body language and my tone. And a lot of the times I've noticed he'll look at me for guidance. So sometimes he'll see, say, a group of boys messing around. He'll look at me to see if I'm okay with it. And if I'm okay with it, he's okay with it.
What's your experience with Doberman in general? How should people raise them?
I've just had a litter of puppies. I've not slept very much. They're very active, on the go all the time. And you have to put a lot of work in with them right from the start. As soon as they touch 8 weeks, the training needs to start. Getting them used to loads of different environments, textures, objects, people, other animals. It's all so important because a dog like a Doberman is so easy to train, but if you don't put that work in with them and you don't channel that energy, then you're going to have a problem. These dogs, they were bred to do a job, and when you buy a breed like this and you choose to own it, then you need to do right by them and channel that energy. It doesn't have to be personal protection work. It can be, you can do fly ball with them or high level of obedience or anything. As long as you're using up their energy, they're going to be great dogs. They are very active. So I'm naturally quite a lazy person. Since owning Creed, I've lost about 2 stone.
Oh, that's great.
Which is great. Yeah, he definitely keeps me on my toes. If I don't take him out, I'm going to know about it.
On an average during the week, what do you need to do to keep up his standard?
You have to maintain the obedience constantly. We do professional training as well, obviously with my trainer, as you saw. Just around the house, he is naturally a very pushy dog, so he will try and push his luck if he can. He'll test me all the time, but you have to make sure you don't ever give in to that or allow them to slack, because that's when they pick up bad behaviours. Watch him.
As far as the protection work, how often do you do that? Because I understand that if you don't do it, they can become a bit lazy.
So Creed's had protection training from the point of 6 months up until I'd say 2. He's had training every week. Since then, we've kind of calmed down with it a little bit, but he'll have top-up sessions all the time. We do try and go to these sporting events and competitions and things like that just to keep him fresh. But yeah, it's something you need to maintain constantly.
He's big. Do you know how heavy he is?
He's about 44 kilos the last time I weighed him.
What people don't realise is these dogs are so dense. People constantly leave us questions on Animal Watch going, oh, I'll just hit that dog, I'll just kick it off. People have no idea what this
Yeah.
dog can do to your arm.
Yeah.
I mean, the decoys have got big padding
Yeah.
on, and the dog's teeth still can touch the skin through all this padding.
Absolutely.
If you get bitten by this dog, the pain that you will suffer will stop you thinking that you can kick it and punch it or whatever you think
Whatever
you're doing.
you think you're going to do, your mind goes blank in that situation.
Yeah.
I had a Malinois just touch my skin, just nip me ever so lightly, and my arm was bleeding out. I had to go to hospital. A true bite, I wouldn't want to know what that feels like.
Well, in all seriousness, it's wonderful to have a protection dog, but also there are some quite strict laws.
That's right.
We don't want people to go do this in their back garden and think that it's okay. By law, there are only certain circumstances when you could actually properly deploy him. And what would those circumstances be?
I think from speaking to a police officer who is a dog handler as well, what I've come to know is that if you have an attack within your home, within your actual home, and your dog reacts to save your life, that's okay. But if your dog even as much as bites someone in your back garden, then you can be held accountable for it. Out in the public, your dog needs to be under control all the time.
That's crazy, because if you've got somebody that's trespassing in your garden, dogs, it's their territory. They're going to
Exactly.
see somebody off. And what if that guy's trying to break into your house?
Yeah, no, what I was told by the police officer was that sometimes delivery drivers let themselves into the garden, which they shouldn't be doing, but it does happen, or a child might kick a ball over the fence and try and retrieve it. Again, they shouldn't be doing
Yeah.
that, but just to prevent those situations from
I
happening.
see.
But I still think it's unfair on the dog and the owner, because that's your space.
It is your space,
Yeah.
isn't it? I guess they would say you probably have to lock your gate and probably say do not enter or something. But
That
but
can be an issue too. So if you have a sign up and your dog attacks someone within your home, in that scenario you can be prosecuted, because then the police will say, well, you know you have a dangerous dog. It's so difficult, which is why you need to put in so much work with them and get them to a level where you're fully in control of them.
So only when you absolutely are in danger will that dog save your life, possibly. I mean, like a carjacking is serious.
Yeah.
We have lots of incidences in the UK where people do force their way into people's houses and they tie up people, tie up families, rob the house.
Exactly.
If somebody was to break into your house, say at night, and you were asleep, what do you think he would do?
He would react on command.
So if you said nothing, would he still have a go, do you think? He's just waiting for you?
He's waiting for me.
Well, that is like the best protection dog there is, really, then, because then you can stop anything that could possibly go wrong.
With him, he wants to do things just to make me happy. It's not for a treat. It's not for anything other than just praise. And because I'm happy, he's happy.
In conclusion, Creed was an exceptional Doberman. He was rock solid, dependable, with a calm and level temperament. Exactly what is needed if you want a protection dog that doesn't make mistakes. Not all Doberman have stability, and Cardi was totally different in temperament to Creed. This is why it is imperative that any dogs or puppies are assessed prior to choosing one as a protection dog. This is usually down to a reputable breeder to do this for you, or a protection dog trainer who will fly out and personally assess any potential puppies for you. These dogs are not going to be cheap, and training must be continued, or the dog will lapse and forget what he has been trained to do, or worse still, make mistakes when biting. However, if it's done correctly, the Doberman is one of the best breeds you can have as a protection dog. I fell in love with Creed. He was one of the calmest and most confident Doberman I had met to date. They look great too, very handsome dogs. Of course, most Doberman dogs will now have floppy ears, that the importation of cropped dogs will take effect. So try and get used to the idea that these dogs won't look so similar to this in the future. But a cute floppy-eared protector will mean any thief won't be prepared for what your Doberman can deliver. Good luck, thieves, and seriously avoid robbing anyone with one of these as a protection dog, as they are loyal protectors to the end.
If people want to find out more about your Doberman, you've got some social media, haven't you?
I do. We're Lele_Creed Kennels on Instagram.
What trainer have we had today?
We've had the Canine School with us.
So we'll put all these websites there, and then if you're interested in looking into Doberman or finding out any more about protection training in the UK, you can follow up on these websites. We just want to say, write in the comments if you believe that these dogs should be able to do their job in the UK and look after your house and look after your garden without fear of being put to sleep. That I'd love to hear your comments.
Exactly.
If you think that they should be able to defend your garden, if you get a bad character come into your garden, because he'll know the difference between a child and a bad character,
100%,
wouldn't he?
100%.
If they're trained correctly, what do you think about the laws? Do you think the laws should relax so these dogs can do their job a little bit more without fear of them being put to sleep? I'd like to hear about that. Write that in the comments. And if you love this video, then please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel by clicking the button in the bottom hand corner. He's going to sleep now. And tune in every week where we'll be bringing you more amazing episodes on dogs, wolves, animal rescue and conservation. It's bye from me and a very, very sleepy Creed.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Bye-bye.